fajitas, though.
Fajitas, bro.
Remember they messed my order up one time, and I just got cheese, and I was like, "No, I need
Nah, take that
because I
back.
get." The internet.
Renee says, I'll take cheese with my cheese.
I got.
Always stay humble and kind.
What's
Hello?
always stay? RV Destiny come to Oklahoma. Bill W. Good morning, Renee. Cheese with the cheese.
This is KBEL.
Sir, otherwise you're just eating quesadillas with sauce. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Ice cold. Can y'all hear me? John, good morning. Cassie, good morning. TJ, good morning.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rod
Okay, hopefully it'll stay on.
Live from First State Bank Studio. The opportunity on the table, the relationship working out, and the plan coming together before we feel confident. But faith doesn't always come with proof up front. Sometimes God asks you to keep moving while the road ahead still looks unclear. You may be doing everything you know to do and still wondering, God, where is this going? That's where faith becomes real. Walking by faith means your circumstances don't get the final word. God does. You don't have to see the entire staircase to take the next step. You don't have to understand every delay to trust that God can use it. And you don't have to know exactly how everything will work out to remain obedient today. So, whatever you're facing this morning, don't let what you see determine what you believe. Trust God in the part of the story where the answer hasn't shown up yet. That's called faith. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
Khadijah said, I'll take that Pepsi. What's going on, Mr. Philippi? How y'all doing this morning? Are there?
Good Tuesday morning, Southeast Oklahoma. You're locked in, you're tuned up, and we are officially underway. It's Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live on 259, and we've got 2 hours to get your Tuesday moving in the right direction. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Better than I deserve.
A good Tuesday morning. Good, cool Tuesday morning. The sun's just now peeking out. Hope everybody's getting to school and to work on time. Shout out to everybody in the chat on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. It is National Fajitas Day. Fajitas Day. Chicken fajitas. Fajitas.
I'm a beef fajita type of guy.
Ground beef or
steak?
Steak.
Yeah, steak.
I think either, but all three, like chicken, beef, and pork. To me, I gotta have all. Like, I want all three. Like,
so you can't forget about shrimp.
Shrimp. See, I never had that.
It's good.
Never shrimp fajitas. See, I'm about to go try something. Today is your excuse. And now that it's even easier now that the kids are in school. It is your excuse to stop by your favorite place where you get your fajitas at and grab you a box, grab you a couple, grab you 2 or 3. And if you want to slide some to Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier here on Live 2 on 259, you're more than welcome to. We won't be mad at you. You're listening to the best country music money can buy. No.
It's free.
It's
completely
free. Completely free. So that's the whole thing. Everybody, wants to pay for satellite radio and stuff like. What are you paying for? They play the same songs that we do, but we're local. You can pull up on us at the grocery store, bro. And I may just buy you something. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Idabelle's first 96.7 KBEL telling you today, go get you some fajitas from your local, somewhere local. Your local favorite spot. Everybody's got a spot where they go get their, maybe not fajita. There's different places they might get their tacos from here, fajitas from here, nachos from here. But I'm telling you, this is your excuse to say, you know what? Forget the diet today. It's National Fajita Day. I got to do it. And, they have healthy choices. So shout out to all the places we have around here. We do have a post on our Facebook page you can go to and share where you go get your fajitas at and tag, whatever restaurant you want to. You're listening to 96.7 KBEO. We got plenty of country music for you. Here is Brunette by the one and only
Tucker Wetmore.
Tucker Wetmore. I was want to say Todd.
Todd Wetmore. Yo, we need to get this freaking backup battery taken care of.
For real.
There's a view.
You have fajita. We got White Castle burgers. Hey, I love White Castle. Every time I go to Orlando, it is a must.
I like Black Castle. No, I've never been to White Castle before.
I thought there was more, because of the movie. There's only so many, because when it was in Miami, I was like, there's got to be one in Miami. It's a major city. Nope. Guacamole Brothers, Cassie Johnson says, yeah, tag your favorite spot. TJ, even if it's somewhere not local or whatever, hey, just tag your favorite spot. Let us know your favorite spot. Yeah, I'm talking like I'm from Oklahoma. You can be. Sarafmu says, turn it up. What's going on, RV Destiny? Howdy, B2B.
Casing with the freaking gifts.
Good morning, Jello. Good morning, Carlos.
This is KBEL. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. I knew it. Bye-bye.
It's Southeast Oklahoma Radio, your rival. We are Southeast Oklahoma Radio.
Yeah, bro. We hate your guts.
We're all in Southeast Oklahoma Radio, but KKBI 106.1 best country. Is it really a rival if we just smash them every day in the
It's like Audubon and
chat?
Bokomo.
Yeah.
Like we beat them every year, beat them every day.
Never been to White Castle, sadly. It's pretty good, I got to tell you.
Well, they got burgers?
Yep, sliders.
Ooh.
Like mini sliders. Welcome back to Live on 259 with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. It's National Fajitas Day, and that's what we talking about today. Cassie Johnson says, shout out to Guacamole Brothers. That's where she goes and gets her favorite fajitas. And I've been there a couple times. It's pretty dang good. Shout out to Yolanda out there, always taking care of everything. When I'm door dashing and stuff, she has my order and stuff ready. And when whenever they're still working on it, she tells a joke or two, to keep me, not being bored and stuff like that. So, Hayden Panettiere, everybody's talking about it. She passed away the other day. Her autopsy revealed no signs of trauma, so the cause of death is still pending. So it could be just an underlining, something. There was no, I guess, apparently no struggle. No,
But she was like 36, right?
36,
Healthy?
man. Healthy. I mean, that's the deal. Like, I mean, your ticker only has so many ticks in it. I mean, it doesn't. You can work out, you can diet, and all this stuff. There's
True.
people that's just a lot of which I know a lot of the '90s and stuff wrestlers. They took those shots, not the ones here recently, but the steroids.
We're not talking about
like
vaccines.
That. Yeah, I'm talking about like steroids and stuff, and that puts a lot of stuff on their heart and stuff, and it just seems like at 36, but there has been different stuff like that where it's underlying conditions that maybe they hadn't found, maybe they hadn't just gone to the doctor in so long that it's something snuck up on them and just didn't know. So Megan Thee Stallion thinks that the internet makes it too easy for a terrible song to go viral and make people famous.
I agree. Hey, I agree to that.
Did she wake up and look in the mirror or what?
Did she listen to her own songs?
I mean, did she listen to her own songs? Like, welcome to the real world, Megan. I'm just saying.
Like, if it wasn't for TikTok, you wouldn't be able to say this right now.
I mean, for real. Like, and a lot of things. Speaking of the internet, it's making it too easy for people to get famous. There's a lot of stuff going on the intranet today that just I don't know. It's like the Salem witch trials to me. It's I don't know. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's crazy to see. Like, it's like we got our own local news stations that are airing out the clause, the airing the places out.
It's like we got 50 news stations.
For real. And the only thing I can say is it's going to get to a point where they don't care about the cases. They just like news and media now, they don't really care about the story. They only care about what the story does for their business, but this, I'm not even gonna name no names just because they might come back and sue us, but it rhymes with ENN and Box News Network, stuff like them. They only care about what it draws to them, the viewership and all this stuff. So at some point, it's going to get to a point where somebody is in everybody's business, not for the case of this is wrong and this is, whatever. It's going to be more of they're just looking for another story to unravel in somebody's life and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, the ones that have been out there aren't justified and stuff. I'm just saying it's sooner or later, it's more the love of the views. Cause I mean, it's one of the accounts I've seen, it's like, they've got so many thousands of followers now from these stories, but it is interesting to watch. I do enjoy watching the videos and stuff. And it's just craziness how people feed into that. And that's what the news does. I mean, if you look, like I said, we've got our 50 news people that are doing this now out of their own free will, out of their, they're not getting paid for it. They might be now that they get so many views. But it's just crazy how we have so many musicians, we have so many businesses and stuff that are on TikTok and Facebook, and they're trying to draw the same kind of audiences and the same kind of views. But it just shows that the average viewer is only interested in, what do they say, the hot tea. So, if people would give that energy, the same energy they give these stories to their favorite businesses or everybody's got somebody in their life that's starting an LLC or a business. If they were to promote their friends' businesses and stuff as much as they did these stories, how much business would their friend be doing, just helping them out instead of feeding into just the bad ones. I'm not saying you can't But you know, the energy that you put with the bad ones, you can also put into good as well. So
Yeah, I try to stay away from all those news outlets, or in quotation marks, from the other different people. You know, leave the news to the big dogs. You know, leave it to us. Leave it to Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. We got it covered.
So, do you know that humans sleep twice at night, or used to sleep twice at night?
I knew. Yeah, I heard about that.
If you ever woken up at 3 a.m. and just stared at the ceiling wondering what's wrong with you, the answer might be nothing. For most of human history, and you know what? I've done this before. The interruption was built into the night. People slept in 2 shifts. The first sleep and the second sleep, with an hour or 2 of wakefulness in between them. So have you ever done that where you slept till like midnight and then you woke up and you're up till 1:32 and then you go back to sleep? And that's the first and second sleep. So nothing may be wrong with you. The doctor's probably telling you that, well, it's probably this and here's a pill.
So do you still dream? Do you still have dreams?
Yeah. I find the worst dreams for me and the most realistic dreams are in the like 30-minute to an hour nap that I take.
Okay. Yeah.
And if it's been a long day and I get home, take a 45-minute nap. That is when the most realistic dream and the most scariest one. I didn't even tell you, I went to jail Friday.
Hey, dreams come true, Micah.
Man, well, whoever, they say when you're dreaming, you're in another reality. There's
different dimensions.
There's different dimensions. So, you're just in another dimension, living living who you are in that dimension's life. So whoever that person is, I know they woke up mad because they was in jail.
I don't know what it is, bro. For the past 2-3 months, I've been having the most vivid dreams ever. The most craziest dreams I've ever had in my entire life.
This was crazy because they took me to jail, and it was like they put me in a they could put your stuff in the computer, or they put your name in the computer, and it showed all your charges. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the heck? Like, I have never done anything. This is my first offense, whatever I did. And I had a $200,000 bond. Like, that's 20 grand to get a bail bond. I'm sitting there realistically in my head, I'm thinking like, I got to sell my house. I got to, just to get out of jail. I don't even know what I did, but I know I've never done anything. I've never been to jail. So this is my first offense. So it should be like $100
and then you wake up, you're like, oh
yeah. I wake up and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it was too real.
Thank the Lord.
Too real. So whoever woke up in that dimension, I'm sorry.
I've been having dreams where I'm living like 2-3 days, and I wake up and I think it's Friday.
Yeah,
I woke up this morning thinking it was Friday because I dreamed. It felt like 2 days. I was dreaming for 2 days straight.
It's crazy. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let us know your craziest dream, 286-6642, and let us know what you want to hear. Get your request in.
We got one right now.
Ghost Riders in the Sky by, who is that? Marty Robbins. What's up, Mr. Economies?
Can I buy you dinner? Yeah, buy us some fajitas.
Too sad about Hayden. We grew up with her, Micah. Yeah. Remember the Titans girl? Jesus died for y'all. Repent, change, fellow Christian. Being Christian means denying yourself daily and following Christ. Put your faith in him. Repent, change. Yes, sir. Xander. I don't know what the I'm just going to say just Xander. Hi from North Carolina. What's going on, Hurricane?
What's up, Danny? What's up, Khadijah? What's up, Gibbo? What's up, Alex from North Carolina? What's up, bro? Yappy, Yapperson, McYaps a lot is Micah's new name. What's up, Chris Harrison?
I mean, what do you expect? I mean, would we really have a job if we just popped in and be like, hey, here's this song, click, then get back on, hey, here's this song, click, Hey, that was so and so. Here's so and so. Click. I mean, that's not even a joke. We can just leave it on the air. I had a dream where a study shows that population of Ireland's capital was growing at an alarming rate. In fact, it was Dublin. That would be amazing.
Yo, Kenny Prestige, thank you for the follow.
What's up, Abraham?
Y'all know I'm just joking on the picker. You're a nose picker. What's up, Tylenol? Thank you for the follow.
Alex says, I only have nightmares, to be honest.
And you eat them? Bro. Mariah on fire. Welcome back to the show.
Mariah.
Yippee-yi-yo.
I hate when straight guys say T, that's for the girl. I can't say T.
You can't even say T nowadays.
Like, bro, can't even say T nowadays.
Without gay
bro.
guys
What
getting
is
mad at you.
going on? Oh, we got 11 people
What's up, Scooter?
on YouTube, bro. What's going on,
What's up,
YouTube? Hey, it's National Fajitas Day. Drop your.
I got some
local
crazy
spot.
news I'm finna talk about.
Let's go.
That's right. That's Marty Robbins, Ghost Riders in the Sky. Thank you for sending that request in. And in Kentucky, this woman wakes up to find a bear ate her leftover KFC. Now, see that? If that was me, I'm mad.
Oh no, we fighting. If a bear ever breaks into my house and gets my KFC, and you see, hop in and help the bear because it's gonna need it.
See, these bears are smart. Like a Kentucky woman got an unwelcome surprise after a bear entered her home and devoured her leftover fried chicken. I'm mad.
I'm mad. We haven't fried bear.
How did
At
that bear even
point.
get in? Did it buzz down the door?
I guess so. Have you seen some of the, like, not here, but I know we've had our troubles with the bears and stuff here recently. But I've seen, like, in Colorado and stuff, they can open the handles. They know how to open the door handles.
Wow.
And they know how to jiggle them and everything like that. So
I wonder if it smelled the fried chicken. I was like, yeah,
had to have, man.
I'm getting in
the,
there.
The 11 herbs and spices. I mean, if I smell some fried chicken, I'm going into, like, sorry I broke into your nice little cabin and stuff, but I smelled me some original and extra crispy.
Well, here's a Fox 56 news report. Check this out.
The bear break into her house, but her sister who lives next door did.
My sister started calling me at like 5 in the morning, and
Pacific Island here. What's up, man?
That's when she realized something
What's up? Oh yeah, what's up?
And it just walked out of your house and came down your steps. It came and looked at me dead in the eyes on my side of the yard.
North says she thinks it must
Human-friendly
be
bears?
My table is really thick glass, and it completely shattered.
Nah.
She said she actually heard the table shatter from inside her house, and she thought it was a car wreck outside.
North says the bear was running into her house.
YO Key says a bear can try, but I put it in Grizz in a full Nelson.
I'm a little sad over my KFC. Yeah, that's why you don't leave KFC out. The animal had eaten her leftover KFC and shattered her glass table.
Wow. What would you be mad at more? Because a lot of people, I don't even know, do they still make glass tables? Like, that kind of seems like a 90s, 2000s thing. Everything that modern is more, I haven't seen a full glass table in
I feel like they're all
long
broken
time.
now.
Yeah. Like I kind of think that's kind of outdated. So it had to be an old table that you probably couldn't find another one like it. So would you be more mad at the KFC or the glass table? I know my grandma would be more mad about, she fry her own good, fried chicken, but she'd be mad about her table, the glass table. Shout out to Built from Resilience on YouTube, loves KFC, Cedric Deshaun Cox. What's going on this morning? You don't forget, folks, you can get in the chat on Facebook and YouTube. Go to KBEL 96.7 FM, or same thing for TikTok. Get your request in 286-6642. We got Micah's Man Up moment coming up. Till then, on this fajita day, go ahead and grab you a tequila as well. Here's tequila. Makes your clothes fall off. Joe Nichols.
Yo, appreciate that, Stu. Now I want some fajitas. Go eat you some fajitas, bro.
It's National Fajita Day, bro.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off. I'm interesting. It's interesting. In California, bears usually ignore humans if humans don't get too close.
We usually don't have a problem, but just here recently, it's been people have been finding them in their yard and stuff. I think they're just looking for food for hibernation and stuff. But one did charge. We had a kid, mind you, kill one a couple of weeks ago because it was in their yard and it charged at them.
National Fajita Day, question mark. Love that, bro. LOL, wasn't awesome. Who thinks of these? National Fajita Day, LMAO. Yeah, facts.
They got national days for everything, bro.
Who comes
It's
up with
it's actually like 5 different national days today. We just picked fajitas because it's the best one.
Someone probably ate a fajita. Was like, yo, today
Today is
day.
got to be. Orrin Jackson, what is your crazy dreams this morning?
I can't say.
YOK says, I teach the bear how to eat the nuggies. First, you peel the breading off the nuggie and start throwing hands.
How I type when I want to sound busy.
I used to do that. We'd be in computers class
Facts.
and just be just like, not even typing, just.
Hey, go follow my Instagram account, Orrin Jackson Lindley, right here. Am I married yet?
I was silenced last live. Well, you better behave this time or it happen again. It's going to do Micah's Man Up. Your favorite morning show. It's National Fajita Day. Go on our Facebook page. We got our Facebook post that you can go on there and tag your favorite place that you go and get your fajitas. Now, today, Orrin Jackson, we're going to be talking about dominating the ops this week. All right. The kids know what I'm talking about. You got to dominate the ops, bro. Everybody got ops. If you're 30 plus and you don't know what ops is, that's the oppositions, the haters. All right. As we used to say in the 2000s. And not holding back. We're in the backyard yesterday. I'm working with my son. He's when in football and stuff. He's going to be a center this year. If you don't know what a center is, that's the one that hikes the ball to the quarterback.
Ooh.
So I'm teaching him. We're working on hiking and getting off the football, as we were taught. As I know, get off the football, head down, butt down, make contact, keep driving. So we're working on that. and I feel like he's trying to take it easy on old Pops. You know, old Pops is old. He's not trying to, hurt. And I feel like that only hurts you because, and I told him, I was like, don't worry. I said, I'm bigger than any opposition you're going to be facing this year. So I said, don't worry about hurting me. I said, don't worry about hurting those kids in practice. So you're not trying to hurt them, but don't take it easy on them. Because that makes you look bad. If you hold back, that makes you look like you're not getting it. You're not ready to play. So don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the opposition. You do what you're supposed to do, and that looks better on you. Sports and stuff. Hey, do your best. Don't hold back in hopes that you don't hurt these other kids or you don't, dominate. You are supposed to dominate. Everybody is supposed to dominate. And I told him, I said, in the game of football, it's a lot of mini games inside one big game. You got to win the offensive line. You've got to win the running game. You've got to win the receivers need to be blocking downfield. It's a whole bunch of mini games. And when you all can win in your sections, the line, we're winning the line of scrimmage, we're winning the run game, we're winning the pass game, well, then it's going to be a good game. So everybody's got a job to do. You make sure you do yours this week. Kids, get those papers turned in, get them signed, and let me know where that blue and gold can be found. I know everybody's starting to sell it now, but that's your Micah's Man Up moment. Don't hold off for the ops. Give them all the business, all right? Don't hold back. You keep pushing forward. Keep driving your feet. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, where you find all the greatest country music on Live on 259 with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier.
We invite you to attend the Sunday morning worship service at First Baptist Church of Idabel in person.
Bro, what is going on?
KBEL 96.7 for the first word at 11 a.m. on Sundays.
Orrin Jackson is in the Instagram. He said it's Orrin, Oran, Jackson Lindley. L-O. I'll type it. What is it now? It's just your Jackson Lindley.
Visit FCMDonline.com for more on Curtin County National Bank. Member FDIC.
Tell you I'm going to put the whole defensive linebackers in full Nelson. Exactly. Who's the ops? 96.9? Everybody.
Maybe last night.
One of the best nights.
Good morning, Kirsten. Kaysen said, I know someone's selling blue and gold. Yeah, I think my son is. He's in ag, so he should be coming home with one of them papers.
I'm finna buy some cinnamon rolls off boy.
Morning, Harry Grillo. Oh, that. Gustavo, what's going on from Brazil? Khadijah said, can you play Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, there's a whole committee that thinks of these national days.
Bro. Can you play Sammy Kershaw though?
What do y'all think for a woman and a man? What is the acceptable body count
What's the acceptable body count?
in the dating world? Like you dating for marriage now.
0. Let's go, Khadijah. Yes.
0, 0.
-1. I'm sorry, bros, but I'm sorry, boys, but if she got body count more than 1, you're cooked. As a guy who waited
That's
till marriage, 0.
It says and this is for okay.
Is the guy in the bag part Mexican? Nah.
Nah.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. Orrin Jackson, Micah Frazier. Happy Tuesday morning to you all.
Happy Tuesday to everybody. It's National Fajitas Day. Go over there and grab you some fajitas and bring me an Orrin Jackson some. We won't mind. Has anybody ever made breakfast fajitas?
That sounds like
it should be a thing.
Yeah, breakfast fajitas.
Tomorrow we're going to announce breakfast fajita day. You know, it's fajita day today. National breakfast fajita day tomorrow. Can you imagine some like scrambled eggs with like bacon and sausage? I guess that'd technically be a breakfast burrito. Shout out to everybody getting to work and to school on time. So we're gonna wait till after 8:00 till the kids get on. But we got some news on the dating world. What is the acceptable body count for the dating world these days with the young and the foolish, as you would call it, in the young 20s and stuff, looking for love? We got your answer after 8. You know, got to wait till the kids go to, you know, get to school and stuff. Did you know that Americans spend to Dr. John LaPuma? The cluster of symptoms has a common root we've been ignoring it. He calls it digital obesity, not a productivity problem, but a motivational failure, but a biological state. What's getting overfed is the brain, is its alerting system. LaPuma explained that in an email. It in details is he's got a book out. You know, of course, he's going to try to sell his book. But the constant novelty and cognitive demand keep the nervous system switched on for most of the day. The inputs that normally allow it to recover, daylight, darkness at night, distance, vision, time outside, barely show up anymore. So basically, he's just saying we're too busy on our phones. We don't think about going outside anymore. You know, nobody takes, you know, just strolls a walk. You know, you remember, you see all that all in the movies. Let's go for a walk. Like, get some fresh air. You know, let's go this and that. People used to just drive around. You know, let's just get outside. Let's go to the park. It's more of now everybody's staying in. And, you know, it's only going to get worse with technology and the way technology is going. degrees. What do we got going on with the weather today?
Your McCurtain County weather forecast for today. It's going to be sunny and hot, I'm guessing.
Sunny and hot. Sunny and 75. More like sunny and 105.
That's exactly what it is. It's going to be sunny and hot with a high near 105. Heat index values as high as 108. Tomorrow, tomorrow it's going to be sunny and hot with a high near 104. Heat index values as high as 110 degrees. So it's going to be hot. So wear less clothes.
But please put on deodorant. That is a must. That ought to be a law.
That is a must. We don't want you to must.
You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up at about 8:25, and then trading lines at 8:30. Here is Walking Away by the Zac Brown Band featuring the one and only Alan Jackson.
Did someone say 6'7"? We need to get out and do more, he says as he stares at his phone.
This is a job, though. I mean, I wish we could be outside. I mean, I would honestly do the show out on the porch and watch traffic go by and stuff.
I wish we could stand up and do the show too. I see a lot of people do that, a lot of radio hosts. Love, she's what? I was just thinking that, Khadijah, we're locked in together.
Is someone actually calling? Oh. I used to be in that committee till I suggested a pour milk first before cereal day. They had me out of there instantly. Hey, I love milk, man. You know, a lot of people say they don't. I dislike, I'm not going to say hate. Hate is a strong word. But I dislike when people pour out their milk after they eat cereal. Like, that is the best part. That is the best part. Even if you don't like milk, that like I know people that like they won't drink milk straight, but after they eat cereal, they'll drink that milk because it's flavored like the cereal.
I recently picked up some goat milk from Walmart.
Goat milk?
You wouldn't like it unless you're a milk type of guy.
I like regular milk. I like I even 1%. It took me a while to try that.
Hello?
Can I clear anyone's rent? If so, message me. Hey, bro, you can pay my rent, bro.
Pay my rent, bro.
Saraf would say, go away, scammer. 6'7", scoliosis. We need to get higher no more. He said that.
That's got to be a sin.
Harry Grillo said, by he, I mean me. Can you fall in love on TikTok? You can. So y'all wouldn't date a widow?
Nope.
Oren Jackson's young. He's fresh out there. When you get there about 25, well, he's already married and stuff, but you know, when you've been searching and you're 25, still single, you start applying for that stepdaddy license.
Oh, heck no. You got one life, and if you choose your one life to be a stepdad.
Blair says Oren's nervous today.
Mike is making me nervous.
We both did what?
Oh, that's right. Khadijah, I didn't even know. Happy 1 month.
That was As She's Walking Away by the Zac Brown Band featuring Alan Jackson. And it is 8 o'clock. Okay, the kids should be at school. And apparently on TikTok, we got cringe takes this morning. That must be that's got to be Gen Z, older Gen Z. Because I remember cringe used to be a thing like about She's like getting crazy. And I was like, oh, not like, nah, we'll just get something to eat, just whatever. But that's when I knew. I was like, I was out of the cycle. I was out of the circle of what the new slang and lingo and stuff was. It was the start of getting old. Now, Oren Jackson, we talked about earlier, now that the kids are in school, the body count. You're dating in the dating world in your 20s and whatnot. You're not married yet. The body count. We asked the chat what their ideal, what is an acceptable body count. If you don't know what body count is, you're probably too old to want to know. Just to let you know, it's just, if you know what it means, you know what it means. And apparently the ideal, of course, men get the, we get a little bit more lenience from the females, but apparently through a poll for men, the magic number is about 4 to 5 lifetime different body counts. 2 to 3 being casual with the age of, whatever, being 18 to early 20s. And for women, the acceptable one was 2 to 3 total with 1 to 2. That was it. That was the acceptable. So if you ever wonder, you can judge accordingly, about yourself, or, if everybody has that one friend that's like, I just can't seem to find nobody. And it's like, well, you may be out of the limit. You may have had a little bit too much fun. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but apparently that's what's going on in the world now, in the dating world now. 4 to 5 for, men, and 2 to 3 tops.
Alex from our TikTok says, honestly, I don't care about body count. I feel like that's a lot of people. They just don't care.
And I mean, at this point in life, it's no longer cherished as it once was. So, I mean, you especially, people have kids at a young age, and they're divorced, or they or they just never get married. They have kids, and now it's like, well, what do you do? Everybody's you're 25, everybody's got, somebody's got at least one kid. So, I mean, what are you going to do about that? I mean, there's nothing you can do. If you like the girl, you like the girl. If you like the guy, you like the guy. It's all what you're willing to put up with. But that was just a kind of a poll of everybody, like what you're willing to whatever. So there you go. Do with that knowledge what you will. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, where we talk about all the things, all the juicy stuff. And apparently we can't say T on apparently straight men on the internet can't say T. It's off limits now and stuff. Apparently, you're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642, 4 minutes after the top of the hour. And we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up later, and also trading lines at 8:30. Stay tuned.
So we was talking about McDonald's earlier, and I just want to put this out here. McDonald's isn't just keeping a record of what some customers buy. They use customer data to build a profile designed to predict future behavior. This is crazy. So McDonald's, they keep purchase history. If you use your McDonald's account or loyalty program, they can associate orders with your profile. They track loyalty activity. They can analyze how often you visit. Your past behavior can be used to estimate how frequently you're likely to return. And they can estimate how much money you may spend in the future. This is essentially calculating your potential value as a customer. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. I did notice, like, in my app, it'll say, you want to order this again? I'm like, yeah, I do.
The purpose is largely marketing and customer retention. Knowing customers' habits can help a company decide what promotions, offer, or messages are most likely to bring someone back. So just exactly like you said.
They're willing to lose money. That's how they draw you in. They give you the free fries, but they know Micah loves their burgers too. So he'll come in for the free fries, but he's also going to order, since, we're knocking the price down a little bit, let me go ahead and get a double cheeseburger with these fries. And you know what? I'm going to be thirsty. Let me go ahead and get a drink. So by giving away free fries, they made a sale of a double cheeseburger, possibly two, and a large drink, large Coke Easy Ice. When Micah would have never come in through the door if it wasn't for the free fry. If they hadn't lured me in with the free fries, I would have never went over there.
Yeah.
So that's how, they're willing to lose money on this, but everything is priced, a little bit higher just so we can give away these free fries from the app. And then boom, we got them with the burger and the drink, possibly a McFlurry if it's working,
Yeah. So this Wired reporter requested the data McDonald's had associated with him and reportedly received 515 pages. That it included things like previously orders, loyalty activities, and data used to estimate future visits and spending. I mean, is this too much? I know companies like collect data and all this, but
I think it's it goes along with the flock cameras.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say that if it's a public road and there's no privacy in public spaces. But I kind of feel like we're giving up a little bit of our freedom. You ever watch the movie Enemy of the State with Will Smith?
never seen it.
That's what it's all about, is the government. It's talking about privacy and the government wanting to, bugging people's houses, bugging the phones, tapping the phones for nothing. They're just doing it just to do it, just to see if they can catch something. And the whole process is, where do you draw the line between enforcing your way into our homes? And everybody's like, well, your phone is tracking you and stuff and can be tracked. That is true, but that's also a choice. You can have a burner phone. You can have what is it? Used to be a track phone that they can't track. You can choose to have one of them, but we allow the phone in our pocket because we're not doing anything wrong. But it's more of, imagine somebody while you're in public just filming you. That's how I think of it. Imagine, you go to Walmart and there's this guy just gets out of his car while you do and is just filming you going into Walmart. And then everywhere you turn, there he is filming you. Eventually, you're going to be like, bro, like, what is the deal? Like, every time I turn around, I see you and you're filming me. And you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything, whatever. It's just the fact, like, why are you, it's kind of that privacy to, like, bro, get away from me. You're weird. That's kind of how I feel about the flock cameras is, and I know everybody is like, well, they help, catch, whatever. They help solve crimes that they may do. But it's just, it just kind of feels like we're giving up a little bit more of our privacy, a little bit of our right to privacy. How far are we going to let them keep nudging and nudging and nudging and nudging in the name of, hey, we're solving crimes with this, that they may be doing, but they're also just constantly on patrol. Like, I don't know. I think sooner or later Americans are going to get used to it, but it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let us know how you feel about these flock cameras. I seen the city of Ardmore just renewed a contract for $70,000 a year or something for their new flock cameras, and the people ain't happy about it. And it's just kind of like, when is enough going to be enough? Let us know. 286-6642. We got more country music for you. Here is She Got the Best of Me by Luke Combs. There's an officer in Alabama already in trouble for misusing the database. There you go. Are you AI? We are.
Bro, is that Italian Stallion? Oh my gosh.
Deleting Lululemon because why is there always a sale when I get paid?
That's funny.
Privacy is definitely gone with all technology. Yeah.
You got the best.
Do you play baseball?
Nope.
Online shopping is automatically tracked. Khadijah said that's a good movie. Yeah, you got to watch it. Enemy of the State. Because that's all it's about is them showing you all the different ways they can track, they can bug. Good morning, ENYC.
Here's Melissa again. She probably got something to say about it. This is KBEL.
Yes, on those cameras, I
Take it
don't
off the
like them
air.
because it-
Take it, yeah, and then raise the deal
they
so we can
do
have.
just as well with the officers on patrol, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's how I feel.
Their officers need to be out patrolling, and then they would not need those
True.
I can see the good, like if it's like maybe a kidnapping situation or you know, stuff like that. But then on the other hand, no.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It just, it like I said, it just seems like less privacy. And, of course, we got our phones, but that's also a choice. With these flock cameras, we don't have a choice. They're doing it regardless. And that's what I don't like about it.
Yeah, I think it's the government gaining more control of us little by little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's just my opinion on them. So
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
I got to put her on first. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do that next time I sit down.
But yeah, that's just kind of how I think of it. Is little by little they're finding ways to, in the name of safety.
Tell her it helps solve a 10-year-old murder mystery of lady that went missing. That's what she was saying. She said that's cool.
That's cool, but
I gotta play this commercial.
all right, that's cool. I mean that no doubt it helps, but it's just it's not. We're not saying it doesn't do good. It's just they'll find a way to misuse this. As somebody said, there's an officer in, where was it, Alabama, who's already in trouble for misusing the database. Well, it tracks it. Because I've police officers have told me that they can't just run your plate. It is illegal for them to just run your plate just because. And that's what these flock cameras are doing. What's going on from South Africa? AJ, awesome. Making sure that people aren't misusing it is like tracking down their exes. Yeah, like, I've had police officers tell me that they can't just run your plates. There has to be you have to be speeding, or, they have to pull you over first before they run your plates. Or they have to notice that your plate is out of date. It's not tagged or, something before they can run your plates. But that's what, good morning, Clarence. So it's more like, just like Enemy of the State, the movie, they're talking about, well, we have people that watch them. And I was like, well, who's going to watch them? And then who's going to watch them? And to make sure they're not doing wrong. And then who's going to watch them? And it's just like a never ending.
Micah Frazier.
People in monogamous relationships like to think that commitment means closing every other door in practice, but many people at least keep one door labeled in case of an emergency. Somewhere in the back of their mind, a recent survey reported that the habit is actually pretty common. 1 in 6 adults currently in relationships say there is one person in their life that they would leave their partner for if that person showed romantic interest.
That is disgusting.
Not a hypothetical stranger, an actual person they already know. The data comes from a Talker Research survey. Over 1,200 Americans who said they were in committed relationships. So 1 in 6 people. And I think that's where, we talked about that before, where marriages aren't lasting. Nobody's making it to the 70 years, the 50 years, the 25 years and stuff.
Because we got people like this.
Yeah, like they're already, in case this don't work out. And if he doesn't make as much money as I do, if he doesn't, whatever it is, if he can't afford, if he can't get me the ride that I want, if he can't give me the lifestyle that I want, then I'm gonna just find somebody that will. It's more about comfort rather than, actually finding love, or, whatever you want to call it. I think that's why that's the main numbers. They got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and at the brink of one heated argument, they're ready to leave, and they crawl to so and so's arms. The work husband, as they call him. All that stuff. So let us know how you feel about. We had a caller call in about the flock cameras, and let us know about how she felt about it. And y'all are more than welcome at any time, any subject, to call in and let us know how you feel about certain situations that we talk about. 286-6642. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in just a minute. Till then, here's Till You Can't by Cody Johnson.
That is absolutely disgusting, bro.
Crazy. Imagine a hardworking spouse doing everything right, not doing you wrong by no means, and you're ready to leave them because of something, money or whatever. Look up Moody or Springville Police Department. It was July of this year. Probable cause. Just had 4 officers arrested in Augusta, Georgia for misusing the flock system. The thing about it is, it can be used for good, but we're still dealing with human failure here. The same officers that people are complaining about, the same people that they're, you see in the news that, this officer he's getting arrested for, trading sexual favors for, or, wanting girls' numbers instead of giving them a ticket and stuff like that. Those same guys are the ones using these flock cameras. They're the ones behind the scenes doing it. So it only gives them an extra outlet. Love from Guatemala. What's going on, Guatemala? But we pay them garbage rates. We get what we pay for, just like with teachers. With the pay rate, I mean, I don't think the pay rate will matter. I don't think anybody wants to be a police. They want change, but nobody wants to be a police officer anymore. Everybody wants to be a content creator now, and nobody wants to be a fireman or a police officer or anything. And it's kind of like the medical field, like we talked about. It's more of a money grab. Once it gets to that point, well, they're just doing it for the money. It's not going to get any better.
Won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold on, no, you can. Play Who's She Calling Daddy?
We got you. and we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Today is August 18th, or in Jackson, Tuesday, and it is National Alaska Cruise Week, celebrating one of the most breathtaking travel experiences on the planet. I have heard about Alaska cruises, like the whole scenery and
A
stuff.
cold cruise just doesn't sound nice to me.
To me, I do like the cold, but they say it's different. I don't know. I've
My parents been on one,
have they?
and it looked too cold.
They say like the cold is different because what we know is cold is the winter. The winter's coming in. It's snowing. It's sleeting. They say it's cold over there, but like it's not. The wind's not blowing. It's just a regular day. So I'd try it out. Get up there and give me some good old coffee on the sun deck, and just have my morning coffee, and see what's going on the Facebook, I guess, or something. But this is your week. You ever been on an Alaskan cruise? Let us know. 286-6642. Let us know how that went. It's National Fajita Day. Listen to the sizzle and smell those bell peppers and onions.
Yeah, I like
Chicken
6,000
fajitas.
please. 6,000 chicken fajitas.
And a sausage McBiscuit, please.
Sausage McBiscuits. It's National Fajita Day. Born on the Texas ranch lands, fajitas are the ultimate interactive meal, whether you prefer grilled steak, chicken, shrimp, or charred bell peppers and onions. Load up the warm flour tortillas with fresh guac, pico de gallo, and sour cream for a fiesta in every bite. It's also National Pinot Noir Day, known as one of the most delicate and versatile red wines, and I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that, but I'm not a wine drinker. So one of the versatile red wines in the world, Pinot Noir, features smooth notes of cherry, raspberry, and subtle spices. It's light to medium body, pairs spectacularly with grilled meats, so you can eat this with your fajitas, Orange Jackson. Yeah. It's also National Ice Cream Pie Day. What is an ice cream pie? I've never heard of that. Taking summer's favorite dessert to the next level, an ice cream pie blends rich, creamy scoops into a crunchy graham cracker, Oreo, or waffle cone crust. Often smothered in fudge, caramel, and whipped cream. Yeah. And it's also Mail Order Catalog Day, commemorating August 18th, 1872, when Aaron Montgomery Ward issued the very first single-sheet mail order catalog in Chicago. Today honors the retail innovation that brought everything from clothes to kit homes right to America's front door long before the internet existed. I don't think you remember those days, Orange Jackson. You used to have to send a check or money order in, and that'd take a week or two to get to them. You tell them what you wanted to order, or you could call them online and give them your credit card information, and it would take like 2 weeks to come in. Can you imagine that? 2 weeks to 2 days shipping here on Amazon nowadays. Back then, it was like you send it off in the mail. It takes a week or two for them to get it. They process it. So it would take about a month for your whatever you ordered, the Sears catalog and all that stuff. Your notable birthdays for August 18th, Meriwether Lewis, 1774, lead explorer of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Marshall Fields, 1834, founded of the department store chain Marshall's Fields, a.k.a. Marshall's. Burley Grimes, 1893, the last MLB pitcher to officially throw the spitball. Margaret Murray, 1902, adventurist who is considered the grandmother of the conversation movement. Yeah. Robert Redford, 1936, critically acclaimed actor, director, and producer. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, All the President's Men, and The Natural. It's happy birthday to Patrick Swayze, 1952, actor with award-winning accolades in The Outsiders, Red Dawn, and Dirty Dancing. Rest in peace. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Oh, rest in peace to him. He's the one that passed away last year. His birthday was 1970. Actor fondly remembered for his role as Theo Huxtable on the sitcom The Cosby Show. You'll see what you gotta do now. Your memorable events for August 18th, 1840. And 1963, James Meredith becomes the first black graduate from the University of Mississippi. And last but not least, 1988, the FDA approves minoxidil as a hair loss treatment. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up next. Get your phone lines ready, 286-6642. Here is Browning Snyder with Who's She Calling Daddy?
Walking through the front door, she was hotter than Texas on July the 4th. Hippies to give me some time, and she'll be coming home with me. What we doing? Just we'll see who's just calling daddy by the end of the night. Who's she calling daddy? Oh, where's she going home? Who gets her smoking hotter than it all was stole? I ain't bragging, I'm just saying it's a matter of fact. When I get to singing, she'll forget how to act. You can sue me if I'm wrong, but I tell you that I'm right. We'll see who she's calling. Yo, follow my Instagram, Oren Jackson Lindley. This boy, dear old dad, so a pilot in the truck so I can meet her old man. Things good in terms. He said, Daddy, pass the pepper. I went to grab the shaker, but the pops was quicker. We'll see who she's calling daddy by the end of the night. Who's she calling daddy? Oh, where's she going home? Who gets her smoking hotter than it all was? I ain't bragging, I'm just saying it's a matter of fact. When I get to singing, she'll forget how to act. You can sue me if I'm wrong, but I'll tell you that I'm right. We'll see who she's calling daddy by the end of the night. Well, I took my little darling to a Friday night show. She was tickled bacon, we were sitting first row. He was a smooth singing, fast playing son of a gun. We went to grab a picture once the show was done. He told me he could take her, I said go ahead and try. We'll see who she's calling daddy by the end of the night. Who's she calling daddy? Oh, where's she going home? Who gets her smoking hotter? Yeah, it all was true. I ain't bragging, I'm just saying it's a matter of fact. When I get to singing, she'll forget how to act. You can sue me if I'm wrong, but I'll tell you that I'm right. We'll see who she's calling daddy by the end of the night. You can sue me if I'm wrong, but I'll tell you that I'm right. We'll see who she's calling daddy by the end of the night. Micah Frazier to you live. Don't forget Trading Line. That's right now. $2.59. Salon or barbershop? Salon. That's right. Welcome back to the show. It's Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier, and it's 8:30 on the dot. And it's time for trading lines. Get your calls in 286-6642. If you have anything to buy, sell, or trade. Someone texted in, a bear smell is 2,100 times stronger than human.
A bear smell.
I guess that's going back
So,
to the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, okay.
That's
Man,
crazy to
you
think about.
imagine that? Yeah, it's kind of like shark. Peanut butter and jellies with you and stuff, and they can smell it, and they're just like they're heading your way. You don't even know it.
I always bring crackers on the hunting stand, and after hearing this, I don't think so.
That's crazy. It's kind of like that. It used to be a hypothetical on Facebook, where it's like it was something like, you get $10 million, but there's this snail that's constantly chasing you or whatever, and if it touches you, you die instantly. Would you still do it? And everybody's trying to figure out a way to get it, but it never sleeps and never stops. It keeps, no matter where you go, it's always following you. It knows where you are at all times.
How much money?
$10 million
A day?
Just $10 million.
Oh, you get 10 million.
Yeah,
10 moving out the country.
And that's what everybody's like, I'll figure out a way. And it's kind of like that. It's just the thought of, you could be chilling one day and all of a sudden there it is, the snail, like, what the heck? How did you find me here? Just something, think about, but think about a bear knowing where you're at. Like, and it may be a mile away and it's just heading your way and you don't even know it. Chilling with the bros on the river, and he's thinking of you like a salmon. He's just gonna rip apart. Them poor salmon. You ever seen that?
Yeah,
it's just like they don't even like kill them first. They hold their head and they rip all the skin from the backside and they eat them from the backside first. And they're just sitting there all like, poor salmon.
Hey, don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week that has a birthday or anniversary, give us a call or text us and let us know who it is.
Anadarko Public Schools address viral video of student placed in a trash can.
Oh, I saw that yesterday. I tried to find the video, but I couldn't.
That's crazy. People getting put in trash cans nowadays. Well, I guess that's better than back in the day when they put your face in the toilet. Swirlies. Some of y'all remember those days. Some of y'all was on the butt end of that.
People were on the comments saying the kids need to be charged and they need to be held accountable. And then some comments were like, I'm glad there wasn't phones back in our day because we did way more worse stuff than that.
People forget. And that's where a lot of things, I'm like, these kids need to be charged because they were either those kids that were getting put in trash cans or they did it and they realized that it was wrong. And now they feel a certain type of way about it. But yeah, I mean, shoved in lockers, swirlies. I mean, so much stuff happened without phones back in the day. The parents, your parents and grandparents most likely would be embarrassed. And they probably are embarrassed. They'd never want you to know that part of their life. But yeah, a lot of people did some jacked up things back in the day that you'd never hear about or see because there was no smartphones. There was no social media back then. So when grandpa's, telling you what's wrong with this generation and stuff, I mean, he, in the back of his head, he knows that he may have did a thing or two that he's not proud of. And he's speaking from experience. That's really what he's saying. He's speaking from experience and telling you what you're doing is wrong, how you're acting and stuff, because he did the same thing. Probably even worse. If you even go even further back, they used to get all mad because somebody was using the wrong water fountain or the wrong bathroom. I mean, we have that today, but it's more of a You know, it's different nowadays than it is back then. Get your birthday calls in 286-6642, and we may just give them a prize Friday.
Shout out to Christopher and Kimberly Moore, celebrating 19 years of marriage this year.
Yep. That's who on Friday, right?
Yes, sir. Hey, this person has for sale a Samsung washer and dryer. It's been used for about 3 years, still working good. They moved, so they don't need them now, and they also have a king-size bed mattress and box springs and a refrigerator. Number to call is 972-742-9368. That's 972-742-9368.
Good morning, Jose B. Martinez. Good morning, Tony.
Again, if you're just now tuning in and you want to give us a call, it's 286-6642.
Also, I talked to Mark Hanna yesterday, and I told him before, hunting season starts and stuff, he needs to come out and, talk some hunting, game warden stuff, the do's and don'ts. Also, he wanted me to let everybody know that this coming Saturday, August 22nd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Broken Bow Middle School cafeteria, they're doing a Oklahoma hunter education course. Used to be hunter safety course back in the day, They done changed it like everything else, done changed the name. It wasn't good enough. Used to be hunter safety course. Now it's the hunter education course. Very more demure. That's Saturday, August 22nd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Man, I remember doing that. Like, it was such a drag. I mean, you learn stuff, but it was like, wasting my Saturday for getting this done. But I'm glad I did because, I always had that little, back then they gave you like a little yellow card with your name and stuff on there. Said you can go pre-register at www.gooutdoorsoklahoma.com, or you can go on our Facebook page and scroll down. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pin it. I'll pin it to the top of our Facebook page, and they have a QR code. It'll take you right to it. So that's Saturday, August 22nd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So the class is free. Yeah, it's totally free. Lunch will be around noon, and that's on your own. Students must be 10 for certification, so they got to be at least 10 years old. So very good. Safety in all aspects when you're dealing with firearms is a must. I seen this guy was letting his kid practice shooting a pistol, and he gave him a full clip, which was ridiculous because he shot like 2 or 3 shots in a row, and one of the casings went down his shirt.
Ooh.
And the last shot went straight down at his feet. And luckily it didn't hit him, but he felt that hot casing, and he like automatically like flinched up, and the gun went down. And I was like, you never give them more than one bullet. If you're teaching them, if you're just now teaching them how to shoot, you never give them more than one bullet because of things like that. Things like that can happen, and that could have went way worse. You could have dropped the gun. It could have went somewhere, hit you, your dad, or anything. Anything can happen, folks. So this hunter education course talks about that. As I remember, gun safety, assume it's always loaded and treat it like it's always loaded. So if you're looking to get into hunting, if you're looking for, your kids are looking to get into hunting, this is a great way to get them to learn the safety aspects of dealing with firearms.
40 minutes after 8, we got to take a quick break here. Thank you for tuning in.
30 years, that's not just a milestone. It's 3 decades of protecting the homes, businesses, cabins, and families of Southeast Oklahoma.
What's going on, Tony? Yeah, that was crazy, dude. He gave him a full clip, so it was just like bah, 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 and then once that came,
Yeah, bro. I think I've seen that.
like it's crazy.
Ants, spiders, mosquitoes, rodents, or year-round pest protection. Their experienced team is ready to help keep your home or business pest-free as they celebrate 30 years of serving our communities. 4-Way Pest Control wants to say thank you for trusting a locally owned, family-operated business for 3 incredible decades. Call 4-Way Pest Control today at 580-286-6484 and let their family protect yours. 30 years strong and still going the extra mile for Southeast Oklahoma.
Hey, welcome back to Trading Lines. I'm Orrin Jackson, hanging out with Micah Frazier, and you can get your calls in 286-6642. You can also text that number if you don't feel like calling in. And when someone emailed us an estate sale flyer. We got an estate sale for Jack and Shirley Cooley Estate, located 500 South 3rd in Hugo, Oklahoma. It's going to be happening August 20th, 21st, and 22nd, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. They have a lot of home furnishings like sofa, chairs, coffee end tables, desks, piano, televisions, large floor, all of that. They got a lot of porch bargains as well, like a bird bath. They got a vintage wheelbarrow, old doors, windows, ice chest, coolers, ladders, golf club, literally everything happening. And everything is at this estate sale, 500 South 3rd in Hugo, Oklahoma. Again, it's going to be happening August 20, 21st, and 22nd, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. That number is 612-0543. Have a great day, sir. Thanks for calling.
Idabel Central Elementary has an after the bell club. During enrichment time, students will be working in clubs and will be on a 6-week rotation, exploring new ideas, building creativity, making new friends, learning new skills, and having fun Monday through Thursday, 3 to 5 p.m. at Idabel Central Elementary. Grades 2nd through 5th through the Oklahoma 21st Century Expanded Learning Program.
GED classes for adults throughout the McCurtain County, Choctaw, and Pushmataw counties. School will begin in Idabel at the Idabel Middle School on Monday, August 24th. You need to be there a little before 9 a.m. School will begin in Broken Bow at the Public Library on Monday, August 24th. And you will need to be there a little before 2 p.m. There will also be a night class at the Idabel Middle School. Come enroll on Tuesday, August 25th. You will need to be there a little before 5:30 p.m. Take advantage of these free classes. The classes will prepare you to take the high-set test, which emphasizes skills that are relevant to today's employers and colleges. Upon passing the high-set test, you will receive an Oklahoma State high school diploma. And adults age 16 or 17 are required a 16, 17-year-old form. Before starting class on the first day, we need to see a current photo ID or social security card. And for more information, you can contact Connie Lynch at 286-8277 or Melissa Shelton at 306-7300. And Melissa Shelton and Connie Lynch will be joining us tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. to talk a little bit more about these free GED classes.
Should you have a paid day off on your birthday?
Of course. That's my birthday.
That's what everybody's asking on here. Should you have a paid day off? And I want to say Tyson's does that, or used to, maybe. I don't know if they still do. You know, a lot of stuff they used to, companies used to do that used to benefit the job and benefit the employee. You know, they kind of started cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like the birthday thing should be a valid, like, hey, you've been, especially if you never call in if you're just one of those guys that never calls in, if you do miss, you have a good, you have a reason for not being there. But, I think you should have a paid day off for your birthday.
As a man, though, birthday is just another day for me. And I'm going to come to work, put in that grind for the future kids.
You're a young man, though. But you're getting paid. So,
yeah, true. I guess I'll
like
get paid for sleeping.
Off,
I might have to.
Go out, grab you something to eat. Take a road trip. And, you and the wife go take the day off. Run to Texarkana and go to what is that, Osaka's or, one of them.
Oh, yeah.
One of those places. Texas Roadhouse or something like that. Go catch a baseball game, because they're usually like during the day. It's like, at noon or 1:30. Certain stuff that, the majority of people aren't able to do because they work, 7 to 3, 8 to 5, just different stuff like that.
Tim from our TikTok says, my boss gave me a $400 bonus for working on my birthday. Wow.
Ooh, yeah. See, that'd be a reason. Be like,
what job is that?
Yeah, sign us up.
My birthday is every day.
Every day. Every day I'm a day older. So technically, yeah, it's my birthday.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. I'm going to Dallas to watch the Rangers this weekend. Let's go, bro.
And I've got some litter of pigs. And we've got puppies. And we've got a friend that's...
Yo, where's Scotty at? Did you hear?
Number 212.
She said, oh, shit. That's 212-0578. Have a great day, man. Thanks for calling. Yeah, we heard that.
Potty mouth.
Hey, sometimes it just slips out.
You know what? You asked me if I didn't faze me because I think I'm used to people talking like that. Is that bad? I'm used to people talking like that. That it didn't even faze me. I didn't even think of. Don't forget, it's National Fajita Day. Go grab you some fajitas today, whether it's beef, chicken, or shrimp, whatever have you. Go grab it today.
It's 49 minutes after 8. We got to take a quick break here. Thanks for tuning in. Scotty with the buffalo. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Scotty, welcome back to the show, brother. Scotty came in here. Oh, no way. No way. Yo, all good with the Go Popular. Appreciate you, bro.
With over 140,000 square feet under roof, their lumber inventory has doubled over the years. And what you need under your roof, you'll find at Bailey's under theirs. Drive over
Oh, shoot.
Bailey Lumber Company, 5 miles east of Roosevelt on Highway 70 to Bailey's.
Espresso 06 with the heart me, bro. Let's go. With a hand heart. Mama Sue going crazy over there.
This is Kevin Britton at the
I gotta get a new vinyl revival. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a new vinyl revival. Yo, John, thanks for the repost.
Financial institution will ask you for information via an email, helping your dreams become reality at the Idaho National Bank. Equal housing member.
Oh, no way, Scotty with the Jets, bro. Scotty with the Jets. Scotty with the flying jets, bro. Let's go. 10 seconds, too. Let's go. Don't let them snipe us. Yo, everybody give my boy Scotty a follow.
With speeds up to 1 gig, you can stream, game, work, and connect.
We running this back, bro. Scotty just went crazy. Ooh, what is that? Scotty with the gear right here.
This is a connection built for your life. Call my telephone company today or visit